So our penultimate act this afternoon is one of the most exciting partnerships on the UK folk scene. A long-term collaboration. These two musicians met at university. They perform traditional material but with a really distinctive style and also their own original material. It gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage Sam Kelly and Jamie Francis.
That I return to whenever I need to be alone and dream a lie beneath the wishing tree of old. I see the sun on the horizon, I feel its kiss upon my skin. I lie alone and will the healing soon begin. Whispers on the wind, but no one is there. And I try to leave these old regrets behind me and hold a heavy heart as I repair. The day a heart of dim cinders as darkness sweeps across the hills, the soft sign of the meadow weaves and swings. The stars are cast seeds of sapphire, the whirling race across the sky. And I a pebble in the amaranthine tide. And I lie among the leaves when no one can find me. And there's whispers on the wind, but no one is there. And I try to leave these old regrets behind me and hold a heavy heart as I repair. Birds are singing on the skyline. The dew hangs heavy in the air. They sing that old tune and it takes me there. And as I head into tomorrow, with you forever in my mind, I always leave a little part of me behind. And I lie among the leaves where no one can find me. And there's whispers on the wind, but no one is there. And I tried to leave these old regrets behind me, yeah. And hold the heavy hearts, and hold the heavy hearts, and hold the heavy heart as I repair. Hold a heavy heart as I repair. Thank you. Hello Shrewsbury, how you doing? It's so lovely to be here. I'm sorry I have an absolutely stinking cold. So you might have to tell me if I'm singing in a completely different key to what we're playing in, because I can't tell at this point. But we'll do our best. It's so lovely to be back here. Have you all had a good weekend? Good. That was a song of ours called The Wishing Tree. And we're going to play you a song from our brand new album now. This is our version of an old American folk song called Gallows Pole. And this is Jamie Francis on the banjo. Father, did you bring me silver? Father, did you bring me gold? What did you bring me, Father, to keep me from the gallows pole? Father, what have you given? Father, what have you sold? Oh, Father, what did you bring to keep me from the gallows pole? Did you bring? Oh, did you bring? Did you bring? Mother, did you bring me silver? Mother, did you bring me gold? Gallows pole. Mother, what have you given? Mother, what have you sold? Oh, Mother, what did you bring to keep me from the gallows pole? Oh, did you bring? Did you bring? Did you bring now? Son, we brought you silver. Son, we brought you gold. Son, we brought you everything to keep you from the gallows pole. Son, don't ask what we're given. Son, don't ask what we've sold. Son, we couldn't bring enough to keep you from the gallows pole. did you bring? Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, I just realised I've still got my sunglasses on my head. I guess that's my stage outfit now. So yeah, that was a song called Gallows Pole, originally credited to Leadbelly, or Hugh D. Ledbetter. It's one of those songs that I love because we knew it as an American song, learnt it as an American song. I'm sure a lot of you classic rock fans have heard the Led Zeppelin version. But it started off over here as a traditional song called The Prickle Eye Bush. And for a song that is a really dark story about a guy being hanged, or being condemned to be hanged and then begging his parents to save him, Gallows Pole just seemed to have a bit more poetic gravitas to us than Prickle Eye Bush. So we decided to go for that version. But yeah, we play folk music from all over the UK, British Isles, Ireland, Scotland, everywhere. And obviously America as well. We're going to play you another American song now. This is another horrendous story. But this one's in a major key and it sounds really happy and it's got a nice sing-along chorus. So that offsets it somewhat. And this song is called Angeline the Baker. It's a story, a horrible story with a backdrop of slavery about unrequited love. Two slaves who fall in love with each other, promise to marry each other, spend the rest of their lives together. Then one of them gets sold and they never see each other again. So I don't know what the moral of the story is here, but yeah, like I said, it's got a good sing-along chorus. So if you do fancy singing along and helping us out, that would be lovely. It goes like this. Angeline the baker, oh Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. Angeline the baker, oh Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. Angeline is handsome and Angeline is stout, and every day she bakes the bread and rolls the biscuits out. Oh Angeline the baker, Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. The last time that I saw her was at a country fair. Her father chased me almost home and told me to stay there. Angeline the baker, Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. I bought her a brand new dress, neither black nor brown. It was the colour of a stormy sky before the rain comes down. She was sent away one day, sold by Uncle Sam, and never will forget her no matter where I am. Angeline baker, oh Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. Angeline the baker would now be 43, and it's been over 20 years since she said she'd marry me. There's 16 horses in my team, the leader he was blind. I dreamed that I was dying and I saw my Angeline. Angeline the baker, oh Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. Angeline the baker, oh Angeline, I know I should have married Angeline many years ago. I should have married Angeline many years ago. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So that song, well, if Spotify listens are to be believed, that's one of our greatest hits. From our 0.05 platinum selling 2017 album, Pretty Peggy. We're going to play you another song, which is the title track of that album now. And this is an old Scottish song called The Bonnie Lass of Fyvie. And it's the story of a young English soldier who goes off to fight in Scotland, falls in love with a woman from the town that they're invading, and immediately asks her to marry him and come back to England with him, which to our kind of modern day sensibilities sounds like absolutely outrageous behavior, but for man in folk song, that's quite normal behavior. And normally the whole story's been written by a man anyway, so the woman just kind of doesn't really do anything and says, yes, of course I will marry you immediately, and just sort of stands there and has nice lily white collarbones. But in this instance, she has a bit of beans and she says no. Yeah. But she obviously likes him. The reason she says no is because she witnessed him kill both of her brothers the day before. So it's one of those nice traditional songs that has a bit of a moral lesson in it, which is if you want someone to marry you, just don't kill any of their family. And then you might be all right even if you've never met them before and immediately ask them to marry you. Or maybe just don't do any of that. But anyway, this is the Bonnie Lass of Fyvie. I hope you like our version. As we rode out to Fyvie, as we rode out to Fyvie, well, I fell in love with a lady like a dove. She went by the name of Peggy, There's many a lass in Dr. Lass, there's many a lass in the Geary, there's many I've seen on the streets of Aberdeen, but the flower of the morn is pretty Peggy, oh, pretty Peggy, oh, Bonnie Lass of Fyvie. Well, will you marry me, pretty Peggy, will you marry me, pretty Peggy, oh, if you would marry me, I would set your city free, and I'd spare all the people in Fyvie, I'll give you ribbons, I'll give you rings, I'll give you a necklace of amber, we'll stitch you a dress, silk and flowers on its chest, if you'll take a foreign soldier for to marry, oh, pretty Peggy, oh, Bonnie Lass of Fyvie. Well, I would have married you, sweet William, I would have married you, sweet William, oh, I would have married you, but for my brothers that you slew, now I will take no foreign soldier for to marry, oh, pretty Peggy, oh, Bonnie Lass of Fyvie. It was early next morning when we marched away. The captain said he was sorry, the drums they did beat like the ground beneath our feet, and the band played the Bonnie Lass of Fyvie, surviving. If never I return, pretty Peggy, oh. If never I return, pretty Peggy, oh. When I see the morning dew, oh, I will think of you, my bonny lass of 5 oh. As we rode out to 5 oh, as we rode out to 5 oh, well, I fell in love with a lady like a dove. She went by the name of Peggy, oh. Oh, pretty Peggy, oh, oh, bonny lass of 5 oh, pretty Peggy, oh, bonny lass of 5 Thank you. Thank you very much. So we have a full band that we sometimes play with called Sam Kelly and the Lost Boys. That we started that band just after we finished uni. We hardly ever play together as a full band anymore because we're all in our 30s now and have things like children and mortgages. And apparently when I call people up and say, hey, do you want to come do a gig? It's 600 miles away and you'll get a £30 fee. That's not fun anymore. So we play as a lot of smaller lineups now. And but yeah, Jamie and I started the band. And so this is kind of how all the songs start, with just us two. And when I first met Jamie, we met at university back in 2010 in Brighton. We were both at a music college there, which was a popular music college. We obviously both showed a fundamental misunderstanding of what popular music was. But luckily we found each other, connected over a shared love of folk and roots music, and here we are. But when I first met Jamie, he didn't play the banjo, so I take full responsibility for his lack of friends now. And he was a guitarist, an amazing blues guitarist. So the first songs we met up to write together were all with him on guitar, and then we decided to start a band. We already had two guitarists in the band, and he was like, oh, well, I've got this old banjo I could try. And then 2 weeks later turned up to the first gig like some kind of, I was going to swear then, but I won't, some kind of extremely talented banjo player that I'm not bitter about. But anyway, we'll hark back to our old days. But this is one of the new songs from our new album. And, you know, we're full of sunshine and rainbows normally in terms of subject matters, apart from like the slavery and death and stuff like that, of course. But, I mean, sort of thematically, musically. But it's hard to write songs honestly if you're a songwriter at the moment without getting pretty angry about the state of the world. So this is one of our more angry songs. This one in particular is a political song. Shall we leave it there, I suppose? But when we write political songs, we tend to dress them up behind all this sort of, you know, opaque biblical imagery and stuff like that. So if you want to pretend this is not an anti-Tory song, then that's fine. It can just be about, I don't know, whatever you want. This is called The Old Deceiver. Aren't you afraid to find? How afraid the twine keeps our seams aligned? And did you see how this wound bleeds? Now you've torn the stitches free. Are you the symptom? Are you the sickness? Are you the killer? Are you the witness? Here on our knees, would we know the difference? The old deceiver, sweet and simple story weaver. The old deceiver, sweet and simple story weaver. Set the serpent to the sinner. Look into the mirror. See how far you fall and how far there is to fall. Driftwood bodies on the shore as we raise up heaven's walls. The old deceiver, sweet and simple story weaver. The old deceiver, sweet and simple story weaver. The brightest blade, the darkest deed, and so the drop of blood becomes the seed. From seed the tree and bitter fruit, in the heart of paradise. The old deceiver, sweet and simple story weaver. 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 Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So this is my 12th festival of this month, which is probably why I have a disgusting cold, and I've been moving house in between as well. But I'm very, very excited to be here. It's, you know, coming towards the end of the summer now, and it's gone so fast, and I just feel so, so privileged to be able to come and visit loads of different festivals and look at all of your lovely faces.
And I'm flying. The last time we played here, actually. Oh no, the last time I played here was with Kate Rusby a few years ago. And oh God, yeah. I'd just driven from another festival where I'd been thrown up on by a man in the bar. I forgot about that. That was horrendous. And I probably didn't need to say that on stage.
I said sorry.
Yeah, we'd had a big old curry the night before, hadn't we? Last time we played here with our full band, we'd just flown in from Tuna Festival in Denmark. And I'm flip-flopping it this time. I'm flying to Tuna Festival in Denmark tomorrow. Woohoo! Is anyone going? Bit much. Oyster Band, yeah. See them there. Anyway, we're going to play you another song from the new album now, and we're playing this one because it was requested. And it's so rare for us to get song requests outside of our immediate family that we have to honor them when they come up. And this is one of the songs from the new album that I wrote. It's called Till Sleep Comes Calling, and it's a song about mental health, actually, but specifically those people in society, of which there are loads. There will be some in this field, no doubt, who basically spend most of their lifetime and energy looking after somebody else. And it may be for mental health reasons, as this song is about, but it could be physical health reasons too, whatever it may be. Might be a family member, a partner, a sibling, whatever. And this song's all about that, what a kind of all-encompassing situation that can be, and how it can completely take over your life, but also you're so happy to do it and can't imagine it being any other way. But it can be quite a lonely place sometimes. So this is all about that. It's for anybody who might be in that kind of position. And it's called Till Sleep Comes Calling. And we're going to play it today for Caroline, who requested it. So thank you very much.
Darling, I know you can't sleep at night and struggle to rise in the morning. All these things pulling you left and right and knocking you down without warning. And I know the sunshine can't make it all go, but come and see the day dawning. The burdock will spring and the skylark will sing, and our beautiful world will keep turning. We sit hand in hand in the fading light, looking out over the ocean, with the soft drifting sand and the gathering night, all in perpetual motion. And I know the seaside can't make it all go, but be with me here in this moment. The herring gulls cry and the waves' gentle sigh might help you feel a little less broken. I don't know what to do, how to cross and of muscovite. We'll go where the waterfall drowns out the world, and the damsel flies dance in the flickering light. And I know these things, they can't make it alright. I can see your tears are still falling, but I'll sit with you here by candlelight and hold you close till sleep comes calling.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Normally that song is where the mosh pit starts, but maybe you're just a bit low energy at this point. I was expecting at least a wall of death there. So we're going to play you, not only does Jamie suffer my presence on stage, but he also makes fantastic solo music. So we're going to play you something from Jamie's solo album now. If you like banjo, you should totally buy the album. It's amazing. If you don't like banjo, then £10 coaster, £10 frisbee. But yeah, Jamie was just saying before the gig how excited he was to introduce this tune to you. So, Jamie Francis.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night because I was so excited to introduce this tune. This is a old-time tune called Kitchen Girl. I heard it from an American fiddle player called Henry Reed. And I guess this was me trying to imagine what would have happened if a time traveler had gone back 120 years and given Henry Reed a Led Zeppelin album. Although it wouldn't have done him much good because he would have had to wait another 50 years for someone to invent the record player. But the artwork might have influenced him. So yeah, this is Kitchen Girl. Hope you like it.
Jamie Francis, everyone. Thank you very much. So we just got time to play a couple more songs for you. Thank you so much for listening to us. You've been amazing. And I am very sorry about the cold. Next time I promise not to have one. So we're going to play you a song now that's another sort of self-indulgent hark back to our uni days, actually. We used to play a lot of gigs in pubs when we were at uni. The first gig I ever had, that was a regular gig that I got paid for, was playing in a pub in Brighton called the Jury's Out, which was right near where my flat was, and I played every Friday night for 2 hours, and I got paid a tenner and a pint, which at the time I thought was an incredible deal, and I thought I was so cool getting paid to play music. But the reality was we played a lot of gigs to, like, you know, the Uni of Sussex Rugby Society night out and stuff like that. So light-hearted folk music often didn't go down that well and ended in getting covered in Fosters. So we figured out a little workaround where we could still play the songs that we wanted to play. And that was basically just to play folk music and blues music, but twice as fast and twice as loud. And that seemed to satisfy them, at least temporarily. They would still kind of be shouting Wonderwall the whole time, but we couldn't hear them, so it was fine. But anyway, this is a hark back to those times, playing those gigs. And I apologise if there are any blues purists here, because this is a complete mutilation of a very famous blues song. So this is Crossroads by Robert Johnson, and this is our version.
Crossroads, I fell down on my knees. Yes, I went down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I asked the Lord above for mercy, save me if you please. Well, I went down to the crossroads, tried to flag a ride. Yes, I went down to the crossroads, tried to flag a ride. But nobody seemed to know me, everyone just passed me by.
Jamie Francis.
I said I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Oh, I'm going down to Rosedale, take my rider by my side. Oh, we can still barrel house a baby on the riverside. Oh, you can run, tell my friend boy Billy Brown. Oh, you can run, tell my friend boy Billy Brown that I'm standing at the crossroads, believe I'm sinking down.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So we're going to play you a song now that's off an album I did in 2019. with an amazing folk singer called Ruth Notman. And this is one of my favourite old Irish folk songs. I grew up mainly on a diet of Irish folk music because I had a crazy Irishman as a grandfather, my mum's dad. And he gave me the bug. And this is one of the first melodies that I remember as a kid, and it's such a beautiful and evocative melody. And I just love the song. So I wanted to sing it for you. It's a song called My Lagan Love. And it's basically a love song written to the River Lagan, which is the river that runs through Belfast. So yeah, I hope you like our version of it.
Where Lagan streams sing lullaby, and there blows a lily fair. The twilight gleam is in her eye, and the night is on her hair, and like a love sick leaden she holds my heart in thrall. No life I own, no liberty, for love is Lord of all. Her welcome like her love for me is from her heart within. Her warm kiss is felicity that knows no taint of sin. And when I stir my feet to go, 'tis leaving love and light. Feel the weight of a longing blow from out the dark of night. and like a love sickle and she holds my heart in thrall. No life I own, nor liberty, for love is Lord of all. For love is Lord of all.
Thank you. All right, so this is our last song. Thank you so much for listening to us. And yeah, I am sorry about the cold. If you go buy the album, there's like me singing, but much better and more in tune. But thank you so much. Thanks to everybody at this festival. Thanks to the amazing sound and lights team and the camera crews and everybody who runs this festival. It's just such an amazing space, and thank you for having us. We really appreciate it. We've been Sam Kelly and Jamie Francis, and I need to shoot off straight after the gig, so we haven't got any CDs for sale here, but if you want to buy a CD or a vinyl, you can go to samkelly.com. Jamie might be hanging around with his CDs, though?
I'll be hanging around, but I'm not sure I have my CDs, but...
cool, there you go.
Yeah.
Just go hang out with him then.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you'll enjoy the Levellers, finish off your festival in style. We love the Levellers because when we lived in Brighton, which is obviously where they're from, the Brighton Level, we recorded our first EP at their studio, Metway Studios, so we feel very supported by them indirectly. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of festival. We've been Sam Kelly and Jamie Francis, and we hope we'll see you again.
On the 23rd of March, my boys from England, we set sail, crying heaven above, protect us from the fierce and icy gale. We never was downhearted, boys, nor let our courage fail. We bore off to Greenland, looking out for the Greenland whale. Oh, looking out for the Greenland whale. Oh, looking out for the Greenland whale. That's your bit. Oh, looking out for the Greenland whale. Greenland, where the icy winds do blow, we tacked about all in the north among the frost and snow. Our fingertips were frozen off, and likewise our toenails, as we brought on the deck, my boys, looking out for the Greenland whale. Oh, looking out for the Greenland whale. Images where the mountains flowed with snow, we tacked about all in the north till we see the whale fish blow. And when we catch that whale, my boys, then homeward we will steer. We'll make those valleys ring, my boys, with the drinking of strong beer. We'll make those lofty alehouses in London town to roar. And when the money is all gone, to Greenland go for more. Looking out for the Greenland whale. 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 Thank you so much, Shrewsbury Folk Festival. You've been an amazing audience. Thank you so much for listening to us. Have a good rest of the festival. We'll see you again. Thank you.
Sam Kelly and Jamie Francis. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Thank you so much, guys.